Good evening and welcome to the Thursday Night Net at the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net we call every Thursday at 8 p.m. on this frequency of 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Sean and my call sign is KE0MAD. On this non-emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Our goal at the Simplex net is to reach out as far in the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations to radio contact without the use of a repeater. I'll be using net logger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the Oars Simplex net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Lila's Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend. You also do not have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting will be next Saturday, February 10th. This net is now being streamed live on the ham radio with KE0MAD YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on my radio or miss part of the net, you can go to YouTube and just search for my call sign, KE0MAD, to find the channel. All right, so we'll begin tonight's net with any short-time or mobile stations, so short-time mobile stations, please call now. All right, we'll give one last call for short-time and mobile. Any short-time mobile stations before we move on to the net logger list, please call now. All right, we'll move right up to net logger list. KA0SPM, Steve in Springfield. Good evening. How are you doing?
Doing good. Good to hear you this evening. Right at that. Beautiful day today. Actually, starting to make some progress on the remodel and garage clean out. So, pretty amazing amount of junk I've got. So, anyway, back to you, Sean. Thanks again.
All right, Steve. You're sounding good tonight. I didn't see the S meter, but you were at least an S7 there. Good, clear audio. Thanks for checking in. I do appreciate it. And I'll say 7-3 and move down to KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville. Good evening, Dave. I know you said you had a little light signal, but let's try it.
KE0MAD, the rest of that, this is KE6GAE. You hear me down there, Sean?
I am hearing you.
All right, must be something in my neighborhood. Yeah, you're kind of low tonight as normal. So, other than that, don't have a whole lot going on tonight. Got one more day this week. Ready for this week to be over and get to the weekend. And I know it's supposed to have rain. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, we can get some time before we can meet up to the Peter site. Other than that, that's all we got tonight. So we'll pass it back to net control. All right, Sean, thanks for running that. KE6GAE, back to net control.
All right, Dave. Yeah, you're about an S4 without the preamp, S7 with it, so no problem. Just a little bit of noise, and I think most noise is on my end because of all the noise in the neighborhood here. Anyway, 7-3. Thanks for checking in this evening, and we'll move down to K0SQS, Harold in Monette. Good evening, Harold.
KE0MAD and the rest of the net, K0SQS. Good evening, Sean. Thanks for running the net. Not much going on here. Another beautiful day in Monette. Anyway, that's about it. Back to you, K0SQS.
All right, Harold. Good hearing you on there. I think it's been, maybe few weeks anyway. 5-9 plus about 20 over here in Aurora. Again, thanks for checking in, and 7-3. And we'll move down to KA0RM, Bob, right here in Aurora with the weak 1x1 signal.
KA0MAD, KA0RM. Good morning there, Sean. I guess good evening there's now. You're sounding good there. Harold, you're sounding good. I got my antenna pointed over toward Jared over there. He said it's pretty weak over that way, so I'm going to see if I can wake him up a little bit there. Beautiful day here in South Texas. We had 69 degrees here, and beautiful sunny day here in the spring there. Sean, you get done, give me a holler here on Simplex. KA0RM 73.
All right, Bob, will do. 7-3. Thanks for checking in. And we'll move down to KB0RHA, Rich, up there in Mount Vernon. Good evening, Rich.
Hello, Sean. Everybody on the net. Not a whole lot going on here. Trying to install drivers for a thermal printer, but other than that, not a whole lot going on around here. Enjoying the warmer weather, that's for sure. Anyway, 7-3, everybody. Back to net control. KB0RHA.
All right, Rich. Thanks for checking in. Yeah, 5-9 as usual over here. It sounds like you got a good little project there. All right, well, hopefully you can get that taken care of. 7-3, and we are at the bottom of the list. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins? Please call now.
KF.
KE0LTG, Aurora.
KF6OZ, Mount Vernon.
All right, picked up 3. KF0LZX, Greg and Monette, K0LTG, and KF6OZ. Did I miss anybody?
KE0OC, Weston Miller.
All right, we got 4 there. We'll move up to the top of that list. KF0LZX, Greg and Monette. Good evening, Greg.
Good evening, Sean. You're probably about the only one that can hear me. So, anyway, I'm just on the HT, standing here on the back porch, enjoying the weather. Thought I'd hop in here real quick and get my name on the list. That's about all I know. So, back to net control. Thanks for running that KF0LCX.
Well, you got a great signal for the HT. 5S units, no preamp. That's pretty spectacular. All right, Greg, thanks for checking in, and 7-3 to you. Next on the list, KE0LTG, Lawrence here in Aurora. Good evening, Lawrence.
Well, good evening. Sort of a busy week. Been taking people to the hospital or car repairs, other stuff going on. So just sort of staying busier than I like. But anyway, I'm healthy and getting to enjoy some of the outdoor weather. This is KE0LTG, clear.
Yep, enjoy that weather. It's pretty awesome. It's not going to last, I promise you. All right, Lawrence, thanks for checking in. Do appreciate it. 5-9. You about had the old S meter peaked out at 60 over, so pretty good signal there. All right, 7-3. This is K0MAD, and I'm moving down to KF6OZ. Mel in Mount Vernon. Good evening, Mel.
Good evening, Sean. KE0MAD, this is KF6OZ. I'm kind of busy around here. Purchased some solid-state disk drives and then switching out some rotating discs and some old PCs and having fun seeing the performance increase when they get the new solid-state discs in there. Pretty typically find that they boot up about 3 times as fast after you get the solid-state disc in. It seems like it really makes a difference. Just time will tell, I guess. Enjoying the nicer weather. I hope it keeps on here and we can get cleaned up a little bit in the yard from winter time. Back to you, KF6OZ.
All right, Mel. Yeah, that's the solid states are pretty impressive. My old computer had a normal hard drive in it, and I put the solid state in it. And you're right. I mean, it made the boot up time at least by a third or a quarter. I mean, it was quick. All right, Mel, thanks for checking in. S5 down here in Aurora. Appreciate the check-in, and we'll move down to AE0OC, Wes in Miller. Good evening, Wes.
Hello, Sean, and everybody that can hear me on the net. I'm sure there's not a whole lot of you that can, but I couldn't catch Mel's side of that conversation there, but I I heard your side enough to hear what you were talking about the hard drives. I put a new NV or NEVE or something like NEVE drive in mine, and my boot time is now 21 seconds to go from turned off completely to fully booted.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, I was shocked at how fast it was. But, of course, that's Linux, which boots a little quicker than Windows by far. But still, not too shabby by any means. And, Lawrence, I heard you on there. I saw your message on Slack a few minutes ago, but I didn't get a chance quite to respond to you yet. I'm really not looking for a discount antenna. I'm wanting like one of the fiberglass ones. But thanks for letting me know, though. Appreciate it, and I will turn it back over to you, Sean, 8U0OC.
All right, Wes. Yeah, you're still coming in S6 over here. Not bad for being on the compromise antenna. All right, well, 7-3, and yeah, I've already spread the word on the antenna, trying to see if I can find you one. I had one located, and then the guy told me he sold it already. So, yeah, we'll keep our eyes out. All right, 7-3, we are at the bottom of the list one more time. Do we have any further check-ins while I'm on the omnidirectional? Please call now. Ooh, I didn't hear that one. Anybody copy who that was?
Station trying to check in. Come again. I did catch you, but I didn't catch your call sign.
Kilo Echo 0, Foxtrot X-ray Victor.
It was Kilo Echo 0, Foxtrot X-ray Victor, Sean.
Yep, I was able to pull it out that last time. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Let me crank the power up, and we'll get Robert up there. A0FXV. I don't know if you're copying me very good or not, but if you want to check in here on the Omni, go right ahead. How you doing this evening? All right, yeah, kind of a rough copy there, but I heard a lot of that. So anyway, I couldn't catch all of it, but I'll be swinging the beam back around. So if you want to check in again, once I'm pointed up towards Springfield, I'll point it a little north of Springfield so we can capture Stratford there. But if I don't hear you again, 7-3, and I appreciate you checking in on the net tonight. K0FXV, K0MAD.
K0RWD.
K0RWD, Ron, in Cassville. Go ahead.
Well, we had a real good day. It was just fantastic. My son and everything, we just got some really good, just picking stuff up, and when they told us we're just going to have some more rain and everything else, but we got a whole lot done, so I guess that is good. So I'll just step out here, K0RWD.
All right, Ron. Well, I hope you're enjoying this weather like everybody else is, and we appreciate you checking in. 5 and 9 over here in Aurora. And remember, the meeting is next Saturday, not this Saturday at Lily's. All right, 7-3, Ron. All right, I'm going to switch over to the beam unless we've got any last-minute check-ins on the omnidirectional. All right, we're on the beam. This is K0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex Net, and I am looking for further check-ins. Anybody to the southeast, which is where I'm pointed right now, please call now.
KD0, EOA, Paul, and Cape Fair.
All right, we got Paul, KD0 EOA. Great signal tonight. How you doing, Paul?
Well, pretty good. Last week I could barely pick you up at all. I don't know, atmospheric or what, but even I think you were on the beam. I think it was bad then too. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, I'm glad it's got a good signal tonight.
Yeah, isn't that amazing how that switches from one week to the next, or even 1 hour to the next? But we got you in there good tonight, Paul, and I do appreciate you checking in. 7-3 to you, and we will move down, to the bottom of the list here. I am pointing to the southeast. Do we have any further check-ins for the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net? Please call now. All right, I'm pointed straight east. Do we have any check-ins to the straight east, like Rogersville, anything past Rogersville? We're pointed dead east right now. Anybody that'd like to check into the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net, please call now. All right, we're pointed to the northeast, Springfield, Stratford, and beyond. This is KE0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net. Please call now.
KE0FXV, recheck.
Man, there's a big difference right there from hardly there to all there. How you doing there? Now I can really hear you there, Robert.
Roger. Yeah, that beam's definitely working. Brought you from a F3 to about a F7 on me, so definitely getting more bang for your buck on the beam there. Sounding good? Yep, everything's good up this way. Just enjoying the little break. Not like everybody else, getting brush picked up and such. I'd rather have the mud than the ice, so appreciate you doing the net. Good sounding signal out of Aurora there. So K0MAD, K0FXV.
I agree with you on the mud instead of the ice. Mud's pretty easy to deal with. All right, appreciate you hanging around for the second check-in there when we had the beam on. It does make a pretty good difference. All right, 7-3, and I am at the bottom of the list. Do we have anybody else while I'm pointing to the northeast that'd like to check in? This is KE0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net.
Bob, sounded good in here in Aurora. KA0M.
All right, we're pointed north and west just a little bit over towards Stockton. Do we have anybody up around Stockton who'd like to check into the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net? Please call now. I seen someone keying up, Bob. Were you able to copy them?
Yeah, somebody up there by Stratford, Fairgrove area.
Oh, was it? Okay, let me go back that direction. All right, I moved back to the northeast. Did I miss somebody trying to check in? This is KE0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net.
That was me, Sean. I'm sorry. I thought the other gentleman in Aurora there had hollered at me, so that was my bad. I was just confirming. I didn't know if he was on beam or omnidirectional, but had him S5 here. But, yep, I'm off the key. 73 to everybody. K0FXV.
Hey, no problem. All right, Bob, he said you're an S5. Did you copy him?
Roger, Roger. This is Bob also here in Aurora, about a mile from Sean. KA0RM.
All right, we're pointed back up towards Stockton, looking for maybe A0JB and Marvin up there. We got anybody like check in up around Stockton? Please call now. I see Bob up there on 475, rag chewing. But anyway, this is K0MAD, pointed to the northwest towards Joplin, Carthage, in that direction. Looking for further check-ins for the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net. Please call now. All right, one more call. I'm pointed to the northwest before I move on west and south a little bit. This is K0MAD, looking for further check-ins. All right, I'm pointed to the southwest, over towards about Tulsa directions, about where I'm pointed. This is K0MAD with the Oars Thursday Night Simplex net. Looking for further check-ins. Please call now. All right, nothing heard. I'm back on the omnidirectional for any final check-ins or comments. This is K0MAD. All right, nothing heard. We'll close it out right here. 13 check-ins, including myself, and I didn't see any proxies come in on either of the messengers there. So 13 check-ins, including myself. Thanks everybody for checking in, and I hope to see everybody coming up here at the meeting coming up next Saturday, and the Hamfest coming up. I think it's the 23rd of March. This is K0MAD, and I'm going to let the frequency go back to normal amateur use. Thanks for checking in, everybody.